Okay, I just wanted to show you how to access this once you've actually shut down your browser and you want to get back into it again. So I'll just close all this off and I'll close out of the browser and I will quit out of MAMP. Well, what I'll do, I'll just shut the servers down. So essentially all you need to do once you open up MAMP, depending on how you've set it up, look, I'll do it for completeness. Hang on, I'll just quit out. This is better. Alright, so I've quit out of MAMP. I'm going to go back into it, open it up, and then for the first time when I open it here like this, I've got to actually start the servers, okay? Now, if you change your preferences so that it will automatically start, cool, it'll automatically do that, okay? So you start your servers up, and you'll notice there's a green light when the Apache server starts, and one when MySQL server starts. And once that happens, it'll launch your browser of choice, and it will go to this particular screen here, okay? And all you need to do now to find the WordPress installation, and that's the WordPress installation that we installed in the separate folder, if you remember. So test MAMP is what I used here, and that's all the files there. So when I type in localhost and hit return, it will go to the index PHP here, which has been directed to those files there, and this is the all the blog now that we're seeing live here on your local installation. So I just wanted to show you that for some completeness, because it can get a little bit confusing if you're very new to this. And then the way to get into the back end, and this is into the dashboard, you can either put your cursor in there, you hit this, and then you just type in wp-admin and then hit enter. And what that'll do, it'll ask for the password. So you put in your password, which is your username first, and my test. And then you put in your password. And I would also suggest just clicking this, so you don't have to remember this each time. It is on your local machine. And then log in, and it remembers it for next time. And voila, you're into your dashboard here. I sometimes like to have a separate tab opened up with my website in here showing, and my dashboard here. And to do that, all I do is roll a mouse over here, and then I hold down the command key and hit click, and then it'll automatically just open up that there. And there you have it. Full version of WordPress in here, and now you can even install plugins like this as well. Okay, so you can go in here and install plugins as normal, as you would on a normal one. So let's just say I'll go look for an SEO plugin, and I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, if I want to install SEO Ultimate, I can do that. I'm not endorsing this, by the way, I'm just using this as an example. I actually have never used this particular plugin. And then you can activate it, or you can return to plugin installer, and away you go. So you can do that. You can do it with the themes. I'm just going to delete that now. Again with appearance. Oops, hang on, I didn't delete that properly. And in appearance, you'll notice there's theme 2013, If you want to install a theme, you can go and find a theme that you are looking for. I don't know, a design theme maybe. And then you can quite simply just select that, install that if you like. So as you can see, this works just like a normal live installation, okay? And you can return to themes. I'll go here. And now I've got the new theme there, and if I want to activate that, I can. I'll go back to the folders here because I want to show you how this works. Now, you'll see in content here, if I go to WP content, you'll see there's a plugins folder and a themes folder. Now you'll notice here in the themes folder, I've now, since I installed that Weaver theme like I did, that is essentially the folder for that theme there. Okay, it's installed that, and there's the 2012 and 2013. And likewise with the plugins, if I want to install different plugins, I go back into here, and you can install your plugins that way too. So you've got WP content. I don't know why I just did that then. And you've got a Kismet there, which is the plugin that's there by default, and Hello Dolly. If you wanted to install a plugin, you can do one or two things. You can go to the plugin, and a theme is the same thing. You can go to a theme and download the actual theme file and just drag and drop it into here unzipped. And likewise with the plugins, you could download your plugin, unzip it, and just drag and drop it into this file folder here. And then when you open up your installation here, or if you refresh your dashboard, you will notice that those particular plugins will appear that you've manually transferred into that file folder. So that's it for installing your local hosted version of WordPress. That's a fantastic way to learn WordPress too, because you can go in, mess around with it, play around with different things, and you don't have to worry about damaging anything because it's on your local computer. And of course you can always just go and reinstall the files in the WordPress folder. Okay, so if you've got a backup of your WordPress download, you could always just create a new install like we did and do it that way. But I'll leave it there. Hopefully that was helpful. What I'll do down the track, I'll probably show you how I build a blog locally, and then I'll transfer that blog to a live hosting server in the real world. So I'll leave it here. Again, if you've got any comments or feedback, please you can email me, or you can leave them on the comments page in this issue. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll talk to you soon.